Hello and welcome to this dashboard session. By the end of this bootcamp, you will have a dashboard that looks very similar to what you see on your screen. That is the end product, that's the end result. And essentially what this course is going to do is give you the skills to create this dashboard. However, I'm going to be walking you through the steps we take to get to this outcome. The first step is for us to conceptualize our dashboard. The second step is for us to actually build the reports. And then thirdly, we put them into our dashboard. Let me show you exactly how this works. What you have on your screen is called a dashboard chart brainstorm. The first step is always to conceptualize what you want to see and how you want to see it. Let's go through that together. So, in one sentence, what question do you want to answer? And I've created an example right here. I want to see the number of accounts by state. So, what kind of report could this be, or is this? This is a contacts and accounts report. And you may not know all this information up front, and if you need to explore, what you can actually do is go up, and if your report is not automatically on your home page, you can actually click this plus sign and look for reports. In fact, I'm going to use Control F, type in reports, click go, and here I am by reports. And what you can do is actually click new report, and you'll be given a series of options that can come up. What you want to see is, in this case, I want to see accounts. So I know that the first thing I'm going to do here is type in accounts, and then I have a series of options. In this case, I have chosen a contacts and accounts report. So that's what I have here. Is the report saved with the correct fields, filters, and is it grouped in a summary or matrix format? Remember, the second step is to actually build your report. So, at this stage, it's going to say no, if we were building it from scratch, which we're going to be doing. But that's what it has to do. We have to have the correct filters, the fields, and it must be grouped by summary or matrix. We can only build a dashboard when the report is summarized or grouped in a summary or matrix format. And then we can have a working title. This helps us really get close and very, very clear on what it is we're looking for. So I'm looking for not only, this is the question I want to answer, but this is the title that I'm thinking of, Close Leads by Source. Remember, it gets more specific than what we had earlier. I'm thinking that I would like to see this in a pie chart, but Salesforce offers us a variety of options through which we can view data. So in this case, I'd like to see it as a pie chart. Because it's a pie chart, there's nothing on the x-axis and the y-axis. In this case, I don't necessarily want to see the total, I just want to see the distribution by value and percent. So once I've filled out these pieces of information, my next step would be to actually create the report. Now, because this is a demonstration, I'm going to show you that I've actually already created this report, and it's right up here. What you will see is essentially I have made sure that any accounts without states are clear, so we're not equal to, which means I only am pulling those with states. And what you will notice is that I have the state and the city. And because this is an accounts report, I am pulling those account records. But because this data is incredibly complex, there's a lot of numbers, 379, I've actually created a chart and grouped these into a pie chart. And so what we can see immediately off the bat is that California, the majority of our accounts are in California, followed by Texas, and then ultimately we have North Carolina. So that's where the majority of our accounts are. So that could be really helpful for us. What we then do is, once we've created this report, we could then copy the link at the top and paste it right in here, which is what I have already done. And once we have that link, we could then say inserted. And in that case, once we are there, we can then go to our dashboard and we can click on the link and take us to the distribution of accounts by state. And we can actually insert this report. You can see that they look exactly the same. we can insert this report into our dashboard. And so that's the process we are going to go through together. So is it inserted into the dashboard? Yes, it is. What we're going to do from here in the next set of videos is actually go through this process from scratch together. We're actually going to ask the questions, build the reports from scratch, and then create our own dashboard. This was just a great example just to get us started. I hope you're ready and excited, and I hope you are motivated to build a dashboard from scratch. I'll see you in the next video.